So let's update you on my deck of penning. It is this time of the month where we pick out some new cards for the next round of deck of penning. And I do have quite some rollouts. In my introduction, I did pick 6 products where I actually wanted to only grab 5, but I went with the flow and there were 6 cards and I grabbed 6 products, so why not? Today we're going to have 5 rollouts and I'm going to pick 4 new cards to have like 5 products in rotation for the next round. By the way, the project was created by Emily from Emily and Max. I will link her down below. So I was just checking, we have 1 joker in my deck of cards here. First, let's talk about the rollouts. I did get the last time the prompt Fantasy Cell for 5 of diamonds. And I did grab a pretty purple lip liner from NYX in the shade Cherry Skies, and I wanted to use it 5 times, which I did, so that's a rollout. Okay, the next prompt I got was Dethroned, and it was pretty hard for me to get a product because I don't really have something which is actually dethroned. So I went with the primer category overall and I wanted to use up this primer, and as you can see, that one is done. So that's also a rollout, and I did use it 17 additional times in that project. I also got the prompt Metallic and I decided to go for my Blend Bunny Longing palette and wanted to use all the shimmer shades at least once, and I did. So that's also a rollout. I also got the prompt favorite category, and my favorite makeup category is bronzer. Just franken a new bronzer color, which I wanted to try out anyways. So I wanted to use this 6 times and I did, and I really enjoy that product. I find it to be very pigmented, so I have to be a little bit careful, but I do like the color, so good to know. The next prompt I got was affordable and I went with that Essence lip liner and I wanted to use it 6 times and I did, so that's another rollout. What didn't make it to have a full refresh is that liquid lip, which I grabbed for the prompt matte. I wanted to use that 9 times and I did use it 4 times so far, so it will stay in the project. So let's draw 4 new cards to actually have 5 prompts I'm working on. We have 8 of clubs. We have 7 of diamonds, we have 10 of clubs, and we have 7 of clubs. Let's go to the game board and have a look on what kind of prompts we got. So the 7 of diamonds is Splurge. I have an idea on what I want to use on. The 7 of clubs is by POC brand. Okay. 8 of clubs is bronzer. All right. And 10 of clubs is glowy. Okay. Let me just quickly write that down, think about what products I want to grab, and then I will be back in a sec. So I just looked back at the footage of the first part of the video and I already want to say sorry for the shitty quality. I'm sorry. I think it is the lighting here or whatever, but anyways, I hope you will deal with it. So I went and grabbed some products that I want to work on for the second round of deck of penning. For 7 of diamonds, which is Splurge, I want to use my lethal shades all at least once, so basically do no pen left behind on that. And that might actually take me a pretty long while. So let's see how long that will be rolled in. I will hopefully try and be able to show you some looks with the shades also. So I won't swatch them right now. But these are actually probably my most expensive eyeshadows and products anyways in my makeup collection. So this is why I choose them for the splurge prompt. For the 7 of Clubs by POC, I will use my Yummy Skin Tint from the Nessa Myrix. I really enjoy that product and I want to use it at least 7 times. For bronzer, I will go with my Fenty bronzer in the shade In the Sun, and I will use that at least 8 times. And I will actually see, I mean, it is part of my seasonal makeup basket anyways, but I think it tends to get hard pan. And I don't know if I have time for that. So let's see if I will declutter it at some point, but I will use it at least 8 times in that project here in Deck of Penny. And for the prompt Glowy, I will go with another Fenty Beauty product, which is a primer in the shade Taffy Topaz. It's the Eavesdrop Lit primer, and I will actually go ahead and try to use this up within the project. It is part of my plan to pan anyways, so I figured it is probably fun to use it up in an actual pan project. So let's try and use it up in Deck of Panning. These are my roll-ins for the second round of Deck of Panning. Let me know if you participate in that project as well. And if so, what kind of prompts you got. I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching and stay safe.